Hello guys, welcome to the first video of teaching Nogops. Today we have Nogops right here and she wants to learn about nucleic acids and transcription. So we're going to teach her nucleic acids and transcription. So first of all, I just want to get her started with some glasses because we all know when you have glasses on you're just smarter and you learn better. So we're going to do that. Now she's nice and ready to learn about nucleic acids and transcription. So we're gonna start with the nucleus. So the nucleus, let's do the nucleus in blue. Nucleus. Oops, I forgot to spell nucleus. Nucleus, we got it. The nucleus contains chromosomes. In gamete cells, which is the egg nucleus and the sperm nucleus, they each contain 23 chromosomes. So when you put those together, you get a zygote. A zygote has 23 pairs of chromosomes, or a total of 46 chromosomes. So when the cells divide by mitosis to form somatic or body cells, each of those cells contain 43 chromosomes. So, what are chromosomes? Chromosomes are a sequence of genes. What are genes? They are small sections of DNA. Each DNA contains specific instructions, or a nucleotide sequence, for building a specific protein. And protein chains are amino acids. So, chromosomes are made of DNA plus proteins. Are you getting this? Are you getting this, Nogops? Yes, she's getting it. So, what are nucleic acids? Nucleic acids are chains of monomers, aka small molecules, called nucleotides. So nucleic acids, also known as polynucleotides, so let's just do that, polynucleotides, are chains of monomers, or small molecules, called nucleotides. So these include nucleotides. Now, these nucleic acids and nucleotides are hydrophilic, which means that they are polars. Polar. Polar means that they are water-soluble. They like water. They're hydrophilic. The opposite would be hydrophobic, which is when they hate water. So, each nucleotide, so let's do pink, nucleotide, has these three things. So it has three parts. It has a phosphate group. It has a pentose sugar. And a nitrogen base. Nitrogen base. Okay, hold on. Let's bring her here so she can see. Okay, right here. So, a nucleotide has a phosphate group, a pentose sugar, and a nitrogenous base. So it would look something like this. Let's get artsy here. Let's go with yellow. So this right here, okay, yeah, you cannot see that. Hold on. Green. So this right here is a phosphate group. And then we have what? Okay. Why is it a circle? There we go. And then you have your pentose sugar, which pentose is a 5-sided sugar, so like it's pentose, aka pentagon. So got a 5-sided sugar, and then you have your nitrogenous base here. So this is what a nucleotide looks like. You have your phosphate, you have your pentose sugar, and then you have your nitrogen base. Do you understand? I think she does. So that is what a nucleotide is, and a nucleotide is actually one strand of DNA or RNA. Yay! Okay, next up, we're gonna tell Nogops what the difference between DNA and RNA is. So let's bring her down here, because there's a big difference. So, DNA, let's do DNA in pink, and RNA in blue. DNA has a sugar. It's called deoxyribose, while RNA has a sugar called ribose. So that's why this is called DNase, because deoxyribose and RNA is just ribose. And then they each have 4 nitrogenous bases. DNA has cytosine, or just C, guanine, or just G, adenine, whatever, A, and then thymine, whatever. While RNA has C, it has G, it has A, but instead of T, it has uracil, aka U. So, hold on, uracil. Do you understand the nitrogenous bases? Those are the nitrogenous bases. So, now we're going to talk about the nucleic acid structure. So, where should we do it? Down here. Let's bring her down. The nucleic acid structure. It includes sugars plus phosphates, which make a sugar phosphate, aka a covalent bond. So, you have sugar. Let's do purple. You have sugar plus phosphate, and that gives you like sugar phosphate. Hold on, guys, this part's kind of confusing. Sugar phosphate. This sugar phosphate is bound together, so they're stuck together via covalent bond. So if we actually go back up here, here we have our phosphate, here we have our sugar, and then here we have our nitrogenous base. These two are stuck together by a covalent bond. So that's what sticks the sugar with the phosphate to create a sugar phosphate. That's called a covalent bond. And then the parallel strands of DNA are held by hydrogen bonds. So, for example, these are the DNA. So let's see, let's draw this. Get a little artsy. You have your phosphate, and that is connected to your sugar base, and that is connected down here. You have your nitrogen base right here, which, let's do it like this. Okay, there's your nitrogen base. And let's say that this is C, because you remember these are our nitrogen bases right here. So C, nitrogen base. That one, okay, connects to something like this. okay? And this something is another nitrogenous base. So we'll do G. And then this nitrogenous base connects to a sugar. Okay. Connects to a sugar, which then also has another phosphate. Okay, so yeah. This bond right here. Hold on, let's do a different color. This bond right here is called a hydrogen bond. And this right here that connects the sugar and the phosphate is called a covalent bond. Okay, this whole thing with the phosphate, sugar, and the nitrogen base is called a nucleotide. And this whole thing is called a complementary base pair. Base pair. Now, what does complementary base pair means? It means that the what is it called? The nitrogenous bases, they are connected to their complementary pair. So we have CGAT. CGAT. Each one of those is compatible with another one, and only that other one. So for example, C always goes with G, and A always goes with T, and this is for DNA. For RNA, C still goes with G, but A goes with U, since in RNA there is no T. There is no thymine, there is only uracil. So that's why these two, so we have our C and our G, they go together, it's a complementary base pair. So if you have let's say a strand that is A, C, T, G, G, C, C, T, okay? Its complementary pairing would be T, G, A, C, C, G, G, A, because A goes with T, C goes with G, T with A, you get it, okay? Do you understand, Nogops? That is all you need to know for now. So I hope she understood, and we will see you in the next video. Bye bye.